In an unexpected turn of events, the Sultan of Brunei and his children have made a groundbreaking announcement that has captured global attention. What does this revelation mean for the future of the royal family and the nation? Join us in this video to uncover the details behind their major decision and what it could signify for Brunei's future. The long-awaited announcement. After years of silence since the passing of Prince Abdul Azim in October 2020, the Sultan of Brunei and his children have finally spoken about the circumstances of his death. This announcement is a significant moment for the royal family, who had chosen to keep the tragedy private, leading to widespread speculation. Prince Azim, who died at 38, was loved for his vibrant personality and dedication to charitable causes. His loss deeply affected both Brunei and his many admirers worldwide. Standing together, the Sultan and his children showed unity and strength during the announcement. Led by Prince Abdul Mateen, the family addressed lingering questions and dismissed rumors, demonstrating their commitment to honoring Prince Azim's memory and safeguarding the family's reputation. This rare moment of openness revealed a family navigating their grief while upholding their legacy with dignity. The Sultan spoke with an uncommon mix of vulnerability and authority as he addressed the immense pain of losing his son. "It is time to tell everything," he declared, breaking from the monarchy's tradition of silence. He revealed that Prince Azim's death was caused by systemic vasculitis, a rare autoimmune disease that led to multiple organ failure, further complicated by bipolar disorder. Despite receiving the best care at Jerudong Park Medical Center, Azim faced immense challenges in his final months. Prince Abdul Mateen added a personal touch by sharing memories of his brother's resilience. "He never took life too seriously," Mateen said, highlighting Azim's humor and ability to bring joy even during difficult times. These reflections not only brought a human side to the late prince but also reminded everyone of the lasting impact he had on those around him. The announcement also addressed years of controversy and speculation surrounding Azim's death, including conspiracy theories about family tensions and efforts to protect the monarchy's image. By confronting these rumors head-on, the Sultan and his children reclaimed the narrative, emphasizing their commitment to transparency and honoring Azim's legacy. This moment carried personal and political significance for the Sultan, coinciding with efforts to improve the monarchy's international image amidst criticism over its policies. By opening up, the Sultan balanced tradition with modernity, showing respect to his people and accountability to the global audience. The reaction was profound. Many in Brunei expressed gratitude for the Sultan's openness, seeing it as a sign of his compassionate leadership. Internationally, opinions were mixed. Some viewed it as a strategic move to shift focus from controversies, while others appreciated the sincerity behind preserving Azim's memory. As the Sultan and his children concluded their address, they left a powerful message that grief and humanity are universal. This rare moment of openness reshaped public perception, strengthened the family's bond with the people, and solidified Azim's enduring legacy. While they made the announcement, the royal family still went a step further in honoring Azim's legacy. What did they do? Keep watching to find out. How the Brunei royal family honored Azim's legacy. After the Sultan of Brunei's brave announcement about Prince Azim's untimely death, the royal family has shifted its focus to preserving his memory. What was once surrounded by mystery is now an opportunity for the family to honor his legacy, with his siblings taking on meaningful roles in keeping his spirit alive. Prince Abdul Mateen, Azim's younger brother, has become a central figure in celebrating his late sibling's life. Through touching social media posts, he shares personal photos and heartfelt stories that show a different side of Azim, a loving brother with a big heart and an unforgettable sense of humor. Mateen often reflects on how Azim brought joy to those around him, no matter the challenges he faced. Azim's laughter was contagious, Mateen shared. Even in tough times, he always managed to make us smile. These tributes go beyond royal titles, showing the world Azim's true nature, someone who, despite his struggles, brightened the lives of everyone he knew. Mateen's words and actions keep his brother's memory alive while giving others a chance to see the incredible person Azim was. The family's commitment to honoring Prince Azim goes far beyond sharing personal memories. Both the Sultan and his former wife, Mariam Abdul Aziz, have chosen more formal ways to celebrate their son's life, reflecting the immense pride they have in his achievements. The Sultan's decision to end years of silence about Azim's passing was itself a meaningful tribute. By addressing the complexities surrounding his son's struggles, he not only allowed the public to understand Azim better, but also showed that even royals face deeply personal challenges. Azim's mother, known for her passion for the arts, has been especially active in keeping her son's love for creativity and inclusivity alive. Her ongoing support for cultural and artistic initiatives ensures that Azim's vision continues to inspire. One of the most powerful tributes came in the form of a documentary titled Prince Azim, Son of Art. Premiering in Brunei before reaching a global audience, the film provided a rare and intimate look into Azim's life. It highlighted his contributions to the arts and philanthropy, featuring heartfelt interviews with family, friends, and collaborators. The documentary revealed a man of depth and compassion, whose royal status never stopped him from striving to make a positive difference in the world. The documentary sheds light on Prince Azim's work as a producer, including his involvement in You're Not You, a critically acclaimed film that brought attention to the challenges faced by individuals living with ALS. It also highlighted his advocacy for social causes like autism awareness and his efforts to support marginalized communities. One memorable initiative was his partnership with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, where he designed a unisex bag collection in 1999 to raise funds. Azim's unwavering commitment to helping others, especially through youth empowerment and cultural exchange programs, remains a cornerstone of his enduring legacy. In Brunei, Azim's influence continues to shape the nation's cultural and creative landscape. His dedication to promoting local talent and fostering the arts played a significant role in the country's growing focus on creative industries. His legacy inspires initiatives that celebrate creativity and build bridges between cultures, ensuring that his vision lives on. Prince Azim's life was one of contrasts, filled with glamour yet marked by vulnerability. Lived in the public eye while quietly battling personal struggles. His untimely passing serves as a powerful reminder of the complexities faced by those under constant scrutiny. By addressing the truth, the Sultan has ensured that Azim's legacy is no longer overshadowed by rumors or misconceptions. Instead, it stands as a celebration of his creativity, compassion, and humanity, a powerful reminder that even those who seem larger than life are, at their core, human. For the Sultan of Brunei, this is not the first time he has been in the spotlight for protecting the image of the royal family. The Sultan's very first unyielding resolve: the exile and return of Prince Jeffrey. In the wake of the Sultan's decision to repair Prince Azim's legacy, it's clear that the ruler's bold actions extend beyond the realm of his children's legacies. His handling of his brother Prince Jeffrey's legal battles offers another striking example of the Sultan's unwavering stance on accountability and loyalty. This chapter of the royal family saga unfolded in a way that added a layer of complexity and public disgrace to the Brunei monarchy, yet also showcased the Sultan's strength in upholding justice within his own family. Prince Jeffrey's public fall from grace began long before his exile. Once regarded as a prominent figure in Brunei, his personal controversies led to a legal storm that tarnished both his reputation and the royal family's image. In 2006, following an extensive investigation into his financial dealings, the Brunei Investment Agency, BIAA, under the Sultan's authority, took legal action against the prince. The agency alleged that Jeffrey had failed to comply with the terms of a settlement agreement, claiming that he had withheld valuable assets that were meant to be returned to the state. The scandal sent shockwaves through the nation and beyond, with many expecting the Sultan to side with his brother. However, in a move that surprised the world, the Sultan stood firm, refusing to shield his brother from the consequences of his actions. The legal battles that followed would escalate into a public spectacle. Despite his exile, Prince Geoffrey was not beyond the reach of Brunei's justice system. In 2008, as the BIA pursued contempt proceedings against him, the prince failed to appear for a crucial hearing. This led to a UK judge issuing a warrant for his arrest, a move that would further complicate the saga. The sight of an arrest warrant being issued for a member of the royal family thrust the Brunei monarchy into the global spotlight, reminding the world that even royals must answer for their misdeeds. For those watching, it became clear that the Sultan's commitment to justice took precedence over personal ties, and that no one, not even a prince, could evade the law. As the legal drama unfolded, Prince Geoffrey's options dwindled. His vast wealth, once a shield against any significant repercussions, could no longer protect him from the consequences of his actions. No longer merely a member of the royal family living in exile, he had become a wanted man. His arrest would have been the final chapter in a painful saga, but the Sultan, in an unexpected turn, chose not to let it play out in such a dramatic fashion. In a surprising development that took the world by surprise, the Sultan allowed Prince Geoffrey to return to Brunei, albeit under strict conditions. The return was framed as an act of familial compassion, a chance for reconciliation, but the reality was far more complex. The prince would no longer enjoy the privileges he once had. His role in the royal family was severely restricted, relegating him to a purely ceremonial position. Gone were the days of indulgent luxury and unchecked authority. Instead, Prince Geoffrey was now confined to a life in the public eye, but one that lacked any real influence or autonomy. This calculated move by the Sultan was not merely an act of forgiveness, it was a strategic decision designed to keep his brother under control. By granting him permission to return, the Sultan ensured that Prince Geoffrey's actions would no longer undermine the monarchy's image or Brunei's standing in the world. In this new role, Prince Geoffrey was stripped of his former power. He was no longer a prominent figure with the ability to sway decisions or live a life of excess. His existence was now one of constraint, his movements closely monitored by the Sultan and his advisors. His presence in the royal family was now symbolic, a mere reminder of the bloodline he came from rather than a position of influence. For the Sultan, this decision was a powerful demonstration of family loyalty and responsibility. He had managed to restore order within the royal family, sending a message that even those born into power could be stripped of it if they failed to uphold their duties. The Sultan's actions were a reminder that loyalty to the family and the nation was a privilege, not a birthright. But what was the real truth behind Prince Geoffrey's scandal? What were the controversies? Keep watching to know more. The dark truth behind the Sultan of Brunei and Prince Geoffrey's controversies. Prince Geoffrey's scandals and downfall started in the late 1990s. This was when former Miss USA Shannon Marketic filed a lawsuit that cast a shadow over the reputations of Prince Geoffrey and Sultan Hassan al Bolkiah. Marketic claimed she was misled into traveling to Brunei under the guise of a modeling job, but was instead held captive in the palace. For 32 days, she alleged, she was forced to serve as a personal companion to Prince Geoffrey and his associates, enduring unimaginable treatment. The Sultan and Prince Geoffrey denied the accusations, insisting they had never met Marketic. However, the case was dismissed due to their diplomatic immunity. Despite the dismissal, rumors about Prince Geoffrey's extravagant lifestyle persisted. Stories of wild parties and a harem of women continued to circulate, keeping the scandal alive. In 1999, Prince Geoffrey drew more attention when he bought a $500 million yacht with a shockingly provocative name, Tits. Reports claimed he hosted lavish parties aboard the yacht, cementing his reputation for indulgence and extravagance that left many stunned and appalled. Prince Geoffrey's legal troubles were far from over. Not long after, he became embroiled in a lawsuit in London, where his business partners accused him of fraud. They claimed the prince had misled them in several high-stakes investments. Even though he countersued, the case eventually ended in a settlement. However, the damage to his reputation was already done, and the controversies continued to mount. A few years later, in 2010, another shocking revelation surfaced. American author Gillian Lauren released her memoir, Some Girls, My Life in a Harem, detailing her time as one of Prince Geoffrey's concubines. The book, translated into 18 languages, captivated readers around the globe and exposed some of the most hidden aspects of the Brunei royal family's lifestyle. According to Lauren, Prince Geoffrey kept a harem of beautiful women, many of whom were brought in on short-term contracts but often stayed for years. These women lived in opulent homes on the royal estate and were handsomely compensated, with some earning as much as $20,000 a week, along with lavish gifts like jewelry and designer clothing. Lauren also revealed the darker side of this extravagant life. The prince's luxurious parties often served as the backdrop for the harem's activities, where the lines between pleasure and obligation blurred. Many women were reportedly pressured to meet the prince's strict beauty standards, including maintaining a slender figure. Lauren, just 18 years old when she joined the harem, described the experience as both overwhelming and emotionally draining. Despite the allure of wealth and luxury, she later reflected on her time in Brunei as a wild adventure she would never want to repeat. Gillian Lauren's claims went even further, as she described interactions not just with Prince Geoffrey, but also with Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah. According to Lauren, the Sultan occasionally spent time with her, though both he and Prince Geoffrey denied any connection to her or the events detailed in her memoir. Regardless of these denials, the revelations painted a starkly different picture of the royal family, far removed from the dignified and moral image they had long upheld. These shocking accounts cemented Prince Geoffrey's reputation as a notorious playboy and a symbol of unchecked extravagance. His actions cast a shadow not only on his own legacy, but also on the standing of the Brunei royal family, which prided itself on strict moral and religious values. In Brunei, a Muslim-majority country where relationships outside of marriage are strictly forbidden by law, Prince Geoffrey's indulgent lifestyle stood in glaring contrast to the nation's conservative principles. Ultimately, the mounting scandals and controversies led to Prince Geoffrey's exile, marking the end of his influence and much of his former wealth. However, the consequences of his actions linger. His extravagant behavior and the controversies surrounding him remain a stain on the royal family's history, a stark reminder of how even those born into immense privilege can falter. While the Sultan has worked tirelessly to rebuild the family's reputation, it's clear that Prince Geoffrey's legacy of excess and scandal will forever be a part of Brunei's royal narrative. One thing the royal family of Brunei is known for is their wealth and luxury. Ever wondered what the luxurious life of the Sultan is like? Stay tuned to find out. The Sultan of Brunei's luxurious lifestyle. After the scandals surrounding his brother Prince Geoffrey began to fade, Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah of Brunei continued to stand out as a ruler with unmatched power, wealth, and authority. Unlike the controversies that had cast a shadow over his family, the Sultan's life has been marked by unparalleled luxury, made possible by Brunei's abundant oil and gas resources. Since ascending the throne in 1967, the Sultan has not only ruled as the monarch but also serves as the Prime Minister, Defense Minister, and Finance Minister, giving him near total control over the country's political and economic landscape. His personal fortune, estimated at approximately $30 billion, comes from Brunei's lucrative oil industry. For years, this wealth positioned him as the richest person in the world, and his extravagant lifestyle has reflected his immense fortune. Central to his opulent existence is Istana Nurul Iman, his official residence and the largest palace in the world. Spanning 1,700 rooms and 257 bathrooms, with 5 swimming pools, it resembles a small city more than a home. Beyond the palace, the Sultan's indulgence extends to an extraordinary car collection, boasting around 7,000 luxury vehicles, solidifying his reputation as a car enthusiast on a mythical scale. His customized Boeing 747 and other private jets further underscore his lavish lifestyle, allowing him to experience the pinnacle of comfort and luxury both on the ground and in the skies. Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah's extravagant tastes are also reflected in his impressive art collection, including a $70 million Renoir painting, showcasing his love for the finest things life has to offer. His personal wealth and flair for luxury make it clear that his life is about more than just ruling Brunei, it's about living in the most lavish way possible. Every part of his existence is steeped in grandeur, making him a globally recognized figure, not just for his political leadership but for the opulence that surrounds him. As his rule continues, Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah remains a complex figure, both admired and criticized. His immense wealth and power stand in stark contrast to the challenges faced by other members of his family, with his lavish lifestyle symbolizing the incredible fortune at his disposal and the complexities of his leadership. His story has made him a figure of lasting importance in global history. In conclusion, Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah's life represents the paradox of absolute power, a ruler with extraordinary wealth and influence whose actions and lifestyle shape Brunei's future. What do you think of the Sultan and his children's huge announcement? What do you also think of the Sultan's reign? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you found it interesting. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Click the next video shown on your screen to catch up on your favorite celebrity stories. See you there.